Hey guys, I'm Giant Thrills, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best roller coasters at Cedar Point. Without further ado, let's get started with number 10, which is Gemini. Gemini is a racing roller coaster that is 125 feet tall and reaches a top speed of 60 miles per hour. Since Gemini is a wooden roller coaster, it's a little rough and bumpy, but since it races, that kind of makes up for it. Make sure to stick around until the end because Cedar Point has some of the scariest, most intense roller coasters on the planet, so don't miss out. Surprisingly, Gemini offers some nice pops of airtime if you sit in the front or back rows. I want you to try to guess what roller coaster will be number 9. Leave your answers in the comments and no cheating. Coming in at number 9, we have Raptor. Comment below if you were right. Raptor is a green B&M floorless that sits at a height of 137 feet tall and reaches a top speed of 57 miles per hour. Raptor boasts a 100-foot tall vertical loop, 2 corkscrews, and a 0G roll. This is the incredibly smooth and majestic 0G roll. And this is the Cobra roll. Here are the 2 corkscrews. And finally, an upward helix into the final brake run. Coming in at number 8, we have the B&M floorless Rougarou. Rougarou is 145 feet tall and reaches a top speed of 60 miles per hour. Rougarou starts out with this curved section before going down the first drop. Now it traverses through a vertical loop right next to the water. Here's another nice inversion. Here's a corkscrew just like the ones featured on Raptor. Coming in at number 7, we have the B&M dive coaster Valravn. Valravn sits at a height of 223 feet and reaches a top speed of 75 miles per hour. Valravn first starts out with a 90 degrees vertical drop. It then traverses through some nice, slow inversions. Now, after falling from the mid-course brake run, which is literally like 2 turns after the first drop, you now traverse through another inversion. Here's a 0G roll, which literally feels like you're in slow motion. And here is a little pop of airtime before turning into the final brake run. Coming in at number 6, we have Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is 170 feet tall and reaches the top speed of 67 miles per hour. Gatekeeper first starts out with its first drop featuring a half loop, which is really unique. It then goes through a slow, extremely graceful inversion. Did you know that Gatekeeper is actually the 4th roller coaster to be built by manufacturer Bolliger & Malabar to make the list, the other 3 being Valravn, Rougarou, and Raptor. Now, Gatekeeper is going to go through its infamous keyholes while inverting, which looks really awesome. Here's another extremely graceful inversion. And also, throw in a 0G roll, because why not? Here's a nice, slow helix before going into the final brake run. Coming in at number 5, we have one of the most famous rides at Cedar Point, the Magnum XL 200. The Magnum reaches a height of 205 feet tall and a top speed of 72 miles an hour. The Magnum previously held the world record for the tallest roller coaster in the world. Just from this ride's POV, you can see tons of other rides that are located at Cedar Point, like the Cedar Point Water Park. Would you be brave enough to ride this roller coaster? Let me know in the comment section below. Here is the Magnum's finale, which is known for being filled with ejector airtime moments. Coming in at number 4 when it opens this year will be Top Thrill 2. Top Thrill 2 will feature 3 launches, it will reach a top speed of 120 miles an hour, and it'll be 420 feet tall. Unlike Top Thrill Dragster, Top Thrill 2 will feature a backwards spike. Top Thrill 2 looks insane. I can't wait to see the real thing when it opens. Just look at these views from the top of the ride. Coming in at number 3, we have Maverick. Maverick is the definition of height doesn't always matter, being only 105 feet tall and reaching a top speed of 70 miles per hour. The reason why I have Maverick so high up on the list is because Maverick has an incredible layout. It features incredible ejector airtime, whippy transitions, 3 inversions, and a launch. Here are the first 2 inversions, which take place right over the water. Now Maverick is gonna head inside for its indoor launch. This launch looks really cool because you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Here's one last pop of airtime before hitting the final brake run. At number 2, we have Millennium Force. Millennium Force is 310 feet tall and reaches a top speed of 93 miles per hour. And just like the Magnum XL 200, Millennium Force also held the world record for the tallest roller coaster in the world. A lot of people say that Millennium Force is forceless, but it definitely isn't. The first drop makes people gray out, and the first airtime hill, which you're seeing right here, makes you fly if you put your hands up. Millennium Force also features some nice scenery. Here's a second floater airtime hill, which also delivers some nice floater airtime. Here's the second tunnel featured on Millennium Force. I like how this part of the ride takes you right past the line. It's nice to see people watching you as you ride. And at long last, at number 1, we have Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance is 205 feet tall and reaches a top speed of 74 miles per hour. Steel Vengeance is a wooden steel hybrid roller coaster manufactured by Rocky Mountain Construction. It is known for being the roller coaster with the most airtime. It's also widely considered to be the best roller coaster in the world. Aside from airtime, Steel Vengeance offers a smooth ride experience with inversions and great pacing. Besides the mid-course brake run, it's hard to find a dead spot in Steel Vengeance's layout. Steel Vengeance is definitely a bucket list roller coaster for me. Now it's time for Steel Vengeance's finale, which takes you underneath the structure with support beams surrounding you. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. It really helps a small channel like mine. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Enjoy these last few seconds of Steel Vengeance. Goodbye.